Hello there and welcome to this, the second day and maybe first proper day of cycling on this tour of the island of Senja. Senja is the second largest island in Norway and it's located 500 kilometers above the Arctic Circle. And the first order of business today is to go and visit a little fishing village called Husøy. And to be able to go there, I'm gonna have to go over a mountain pass over here and through a tunnel. So it's gonna be quite exhausting to get there, but I hope the views will be worth the effort. Finally made it up that climb. I think I climbed about 300 meters but it looks like I'm approaching a tunnel now, so I'm gonna put my blinkers on in the back of the bike here and go through the tunnel. The sign said that the tunnel was 765 meters long, so it should take me around 3 minutes to go through the tunnel. And I'm really glad I put my jacket on. It's really cold in here. Once again, I've made it to a tunnel, and some of the tunnels here in Norway have a really smart thing. So you push that button when you're on a bike and you're going through the tunnel, and then the car drivers know that there's a cyclist in the tunnel. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna push the button and turn on the lights. See you on the other side. It's really cold and damp in the tunnel here. It's raining here on the other side, so I think I'm gonna just stop here before the tunnel ends and put on some rain gear. So fantastic that when you enter the tunnel it's raining, and when you get out on the other side the sun is shining through.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am holding? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
I'm going through probably the longest tunnel of the whole day. This one is 2.2 kilometers or around 1.5 miles. And thankfully there aren't a lot of cars driving at this moment. When you get a car coming up behind you, they sound like a van or a truck or something, but then you noticed that it's just a little tiny bitty car. Every sound multiplies here in the tunnel. So I'm approaching the end destination for this day. There's supposed to be a really nice free campsite down here with toilets and everything. Hopefully it will live up to the hype. I just read the information sign here, and it stated that camping for tents is allowed on 2 places, either over here by the sea or a bit up by the forest over there. And I think I'm gonna head for the forest. I think it's gonna be way too windy down here by the beach. So this turned out to be a pretty fantastic spot. I have some flat ground here, and I even have a clothesline to hang up my wet rain fly from the night before. And look at the view behind me. Can't complain about that. Well, the rain fly is completely dry now after about 15 minutes hanging up in this tree here. And it was completely drenched from the night before. So usually I don't like to pitch my tent before I eat dinner, but I thought I'd do it tonight so I can use the wind to kind of dry off the inner tent as well. Well, this was a nice day to end the day with a good meal, a little bottle of red wine and a sunset over the sea. I'm making one of my favorite dishes, Penang curry, the vegetarian version. So I've just prepared the coconut milk and some yellow bell pepper that I'm gonna add in the pot later here. What a great day. I can't really complain about anything, except for a couple of minutes of rain. I probably had one of the nicer days that this region is gonna have here in September. I'm really glad I made it to this beach here and enjoyed a really nice sunset over the sea down here. And I'm really full now after eating a really big dinner. So I'm probably just gonna hit the sack and prepare for next morning's ride. I'm not sure about tomorrow's ride. I just have to wait and see what the weather is like tomorrow. All that I know is that I'm going a bit south, and how long that is, we'll have to see tomorrow. Until next time, have a good one.